anyways, yeah, my point is like, even the DC, like, live-action movies that are, like, good, they're just that. They're good. Marvel has, like, some phenomenal films, some really good films, and then they got, like, 3 or 4 films that are kind of like, yeah, this one kind of sucked. But, you know, they can't all be winners. But, it's just so disappointing that there aren't, like, some really good... Also, Marvel, like, other than, like, I guess you could say Age of Ultron, but even then, I don't think Age of Ultron was, like, a terrible movie. It was just, like, the worst of the team-up movies. But, like, Marvel, like, always hit the movies when they hit good on their movies when it really counted. Like, all of the Avengers films, again, except for maybe Age of Ultron, like, all of the Avengers films, in my opinion, like, the first Avengers... I was gonna say Civil War. That's a Captain America movie, but it's like it's basically an Avengers movie. So Civil War, I'll say as well, and then like Infinity War is what I meant to say. And Endgame, all like insanely high quality, some of the best films made, in my opinion at least. Like, absolutely loved all of them. Like, Marvel always, even if they had some stinkers, like Thor: The Dark World wasn't that good. Iron Man 2 and 3 were pretty like, not really a big fan of those. Even when they, like, missed the mark on those, they nailed it, like, when it really mattered. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, na, 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 na. Anyways, I'm glad that we could get a nice little conversation topic going on in chat during all of this mindless grinding. As I mentioned, Thor 2, The Dark World, and Iron Man 2 being subpar. Chaos says it live on stream. Yep. Yeah, let's not, let's not talk about the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. We don't need to have that discourse in chat.
Keep your eyes open.
Set our piece on it. We can, not a fun topic to linger on. You know what I mean?
That's how you do it.
Why? Oh, it's because you don't have MP. My bad.
Hope this helps.
I'm seeing some people say some stuff about the Wonder Woman movie, like the new one that I didn't even know, that makes me hate it even more. I'm gonna have to go, like, read a synopsis of this film in my free time. Have you streamed any Marvel or DC game? No. Spider-Man, PS4, and Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is a Marvel game. I mean, it's Marvel because it's Spider-Man, but other than that, no. I gotta drink some of this Gatorade. I think with live-action TV shows and movie, it's hard to justify a more lighthearted and goofy tone or character because they're real people, and it would be hard to believe a real person would dress or act like that. No, I just disagree with that. Because Marvel does it, right? See, the thing is that argument is already disproven by the existence and the success of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because they do it in Marvel. I'm not saying that you have to be, like, all happy, all goofy all the time. You can have some depth and seriousness like the Marvel Cinematic Universe does. In their movies, they have some, like, serious moments like character death or, like, dark things happening and whatnot, like at the end of Infinity War and stuff like that. Like, they have those moments, but they don't hard focus it. They don't make that the main thing about the show. That's what I feel like DC does for a lot of their properties, is they just focus way too hard on the dark and gritty aspects, and that's what makes them bad. So, but then Marvel, same kind of, like, superhero comic book universe style thing. Not the exact same, obviously, they're different. But they still manage to keep it lighthearted. They've got jokes in there. They've got some comedy. I remember someone saying this. I remember seeing a complaint once. People saying, like, I can't believe in the Marvel movies they make jokes. They're fighting evil people in life or death situations. How could they ever make a funny joke or something like that? And then someone else said, like, dude, it's just human nature. Like, a lot of people naturally, like, they try and make situations more light to try and, like, not get bogged down by, like, feeling negative emotions and stuff. Like, they'll make jokes or quips and stuff like that. And also, superheroes in cartoons and comics have always had a thing of, like, that's their normal day-to-day life. So even though it is, like, life-threatening, maybe, they'll still, like, make witty remarks and comebacks and stuff, because that's just what they do. That's just how they live their lives. And, that's normal for them. And I'm like, yeah, you got a really good point. I was gonna get OP Master, wasn't I? Oh, dude, I can tell my voice is dying. I am gonna hate hearing these videos back. That's not Marvel characters, that's just Spider-Man mainly. Well, no, in the MCU, plenty of characters do it. Maybe it's not as common for the characters in the normal stuff. I know for sure when I watched Justice League and Justice League Unlimited back in the day, they made quips and funny stuff. Even Batman did. I remember in one episode in Justice League, Batman, he was flying a jet into something to, like, blow it up or something, and he ejected at the last second so he wouldn't die, obviously, and then his parachute didn't work, so he was, like, falling to his death, and he reached up to his, communicator and was just like, Batman to Watchtower, I'm, currently falling from, like, 10,000 feet, and I can't fly. Like, it was hilarious, and he said it super deadpan. It sounded like a joke Batman would make. It was super dry humor, super deadpan, but it was hilarious. And I was laughing the whole time, and then Superman came flying in and saved them at the last second, and I was like, that's great. That's what I want to see, like, in the movies, is, you know, some of Batman's dry but witty humor, because that's a thing that he can do. I hear your voice going. Chaos's voice is like exit stage, right? Yeah, is it, like, really bad? Is it really bad? I can only kind of hear it myself. I just think people go gritty because it's harder to justify some of the quirkier characters. I get what you're saying, but I think that I think that writers should just say screw it and be like, we're gonna try and do it anyway, even if we can't heavily justify it. And then see how it works out. Just give it a try, you know? Go for it. Instead of making the 15th gritty superhero reboot. Also, I was too busy talking and noticing that my voice is dying, but I saw someone say you haven't seen Legends of Tomorrow, have you? I watched the first season of it, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. I watched, like, the first 4 seasons of Arrow, I watched the first 2 seasons of The Flash, and I watched the first season of Legends of Tomorrow. I think I watched, like, 3 episodes of Supergirl, and, like, Flash Season 1, and then, like, the first, like, 3, maybe 4 seasons of The Arrow were all pretty good, but I feel like the CW's, like, Arrowverse stuff, it all just got worse as it went on. And because everything was, like, built off of the Arrowverse, like, even other ones, like Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow, like, even though they started in, like, their first or second season, because they were already, like, built up in the Arrowverse, like, they just got worse faster, in my opinion. So I got to the point where I stopped watching them. I saw today that apparently The Flash has had, like, 7 seasons. I cannot believe that show stayed popular enough to get 7 seasons. Because, like, I finished watching Season 2, and I was like, this sucks. Like, I don't like it anymore. Speaking of Marvel, are there any characters from the comics you'd like to see in the MCU? No, I am not a comic reader. All of my, like, comic knowledge comes from cartoons and movies. And cartoon movies, DC does really well with animated movies. Most of the time. Alright, you guys are fatigued, yeah. You know what, let's just go back, because Shine Greymon's about to die anyway. We've done well enough. But, I'm also kind of like... I'm gonna be honest, this definitely isn't the popular opinion. And I want to clarify firstly by saying I have nothing against people who are still, like, really hyped for Marvel Cinematic Universe and future films and stuff like that. And I know my buddy Richie, my good friend Richie, I saw him tweet just the other day that he's like, man, I'm excited for everything the Marvel Cinematic Universe is doing coming up. I'm like the exact opposite of that. I'm like, after Endgame was over, I'm kind of at the point now where I'm just like, I'm kind of not really interested in the MCU anymore. I'm kind of thinking about it, and, like, as a whole, I kind of feel like, you know, they did in-game, and then I was like, all right, that's good. You can wrap it up now. You've reached your logical conclusion. For me, at least. So many obscure onions. They're so obscure. Oh my goodness, all of these things that I don't need. This must have been dropped from all the Vegemon. Keep these. But yeah, I'm really, at this point, I am interested in the second Doctor Strange film. I want to, oh, hi, Lopmon, where we dropping, boys? I want to see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and that's just because Doctor Strange, especially played by Benedict Cumberbatch, is my favorite MCU character. Like, I love Doctor Strange. I want to see his second movie, and then I want to see the Loki Disney show that is coming out. My sister watched WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and she really loved it, but she's very much still all in on everything Marvel. Like, she even asked me the other day, like, hey, when's the next Marvel movie coming out? Because I was super into Marvel, too, so I knew when all the movies were coming out. Like, my family would always ask me, like, when's the next one? And I'd tell them. But I told her, like, I honestly don't know, because, like, their times are all screwed up because of the pandemic, and also I just don't pay attention to Marvel anymore. But, I'm just, I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of, like, I'm done with it. Not in a bad way, of in, like, it sucks. Like, if other people are still enjoying it, more power to them. But more like, I got what I wanted out of the MCU. And now I'm kind of like, I don't really need it anymore. But I do really want, oh, he died. I do really want to watch the Loki Disney series when it comes out. I'm gonna watch that when it comes out. And, I'll probably see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I wanna watch that. But, no, I'm not watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I didn't watch WandaVision. I didn't watch Falcon. Isn't Falcon and the Winter Soldier already over? I thought my sister said she finished it. Like, she finished watching it. But, I didn't watch either of those. I don't really plan to. I might, like, read the wiki articles on them just to be on the know. Just to be on the up and up to know what's going on. Just so that I can be like, how do you do, fellow kids? And they'll be like, did you watch the new Thor movie? And I'll be like, yes, even though I didn't. I actually just read the Wikipedia article on it. What egg are we getting? I know a lot of people wanted blue last time, but it doesn't have a stat on it. The Koromon egg gets strength boost. We're not getting this egg even if it gets a strength boost. We already got that one. The Niaromon egg has a wisdom boost, so like white claw mark egg and then yellow polka dot egg would be good picks. But I mean, if all of chat is like, no, get the blue egg, I'll still get the blue egg. But it would be way more worthwhile if we got either Koromon or Niaromon's egg. Oh, dude, I'm going to absolutely hate uploading these videos. I can already see the YouTube comments now. Someone, like, skips the video where I say, like, hey, I was sick, and that's why my voice might start dying. And then they get to this video, and they're just like, is Chaos going through puberty again? Like, what on earth is this, this new voice? Is this a new commentator? I'm seeing a lot of people say both yellow and the white claw egg. I'm definitely going to comment that on all the videos now. Hey, as long as you like the videos and leave a comment, that helps the algorithm, so I'll take it. Let's go with Niaromon, chat. What if we double waifu? What if we get Lady Devamon and Angelomon, and then we get Lilithmon and Ophanimon? How sick would that be? That'd be pretty cool, right? Yeah, also I think the yellow egg is what Shine Greymon was originally. Like, we just did the yellow egg last rebirth, I think. You're not going through puberty again? I thought that's what you meant by sick. Wolfen, how would you like to be the only mod in chat? What if I just, like, took away Lone Wolf's mod privileges and you get to ban them? Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, we're going with the ultimate clickbait squad. Exactly. Who wants some clickbait. You know what? I actually want to do that. Wait a minute. Go to the Digivolution Dojo real quick. Hey, turn off everything other than Black Gatomon on Lopmon, please. Oh no, Black Gatomon you're not gonna get because Black Gatomon is stupid expensive. No, my double waifu plan. It's all coming apart. I had such high hopes. Dude, if you're still only medium right now, there's no way I could make this work. What about Shroom? He's still a mod? Is Shroom really a mod? I just let him have the sword next to his name so he can be like, ooh, shiny, and feel included. I'm gonna try and make this Black Gatomon work.
Okay,
Go to bed.
gather round.
Oh, Shine Greymon came from the red egg?
Well, good night.
Yeah, same difference. Still came from a dragon egg. Bump, bump. What's happening? Oh, the in-training is digivolving. Hold up. Yeah, I bet the silver Cubimon could probably become Lady Devimon, but I'm not sure. I remember Lady Devimon's stats being high, but I don't think they were that high. I think we can get it. I'm actually going to Google this. Oh, we could also just get Sukuyamon. You're right. Sukuyamon and Ophanimon. That's double holy, though. That's not as cool as, like, you know, good waifu, bad waifu. Oh, you're just gonna... Sorry, wait a minute. We got another Digivolution. Just a moment. Oh, we could do Kazumon. Well, I'm glad you immediately became, Salamon, because that's what I wanted. Meow, meow. Alright, we currently don't have a growth burst thing, which is unfortunate. Oh, you're already fixed on Gatomon anyway. What if you become Black Gatomon, and then we make Lopmon Angelwamon somehow? If you lose your way... Oh, that's right, we can't get Kuzuhumon because you have to finish the main story first. I forgot. You're right, you're right. Oh yeah, Sukuyamon is nature in this game, isn't she? Hold up a second. Black Gatomon, Digivolution requirements. What do you need to Digivolve? 4,800 MP. Oh, 450 Wisdom, 450... Oh, it's only your MP that's really high. Why can't you Digivolve then? Oh, you need 4 key points. I see. So Black Gatomon is actually super easy. We've got the MP, Wisdom, and Speed. Wisdom and Speed are 450 each, so we've got all the stat requirements, but we need 4 key points, and because it's an evil Digimon, it needs, like, more than 1 training failure, less than 49 discipline, or minus 14 weight. What is your weight? Whoops. So Black Gatomon is actually really easy. It's just because we can't tell. Yeah, so I just need to feed you. If I just feed you Digistock, we got it. We got it. It's gonna be easy. Bam, bam. Oh, is the lithograph back on the rise? The rug is going back up. The scroll has gone back down, which honestly is fine because it's the only thing I don't have max. Should have waited on the pot, but who cares? Bone ornament appears to be going up. Rug appears to be going up. We can only dream. How many of these can I buy? I'm literally going to spend all my money on this. 29? Yep. I mean, it's super cheap right now. Now's the best time to do it. Soon I'll just have 99 of everything. Imagine these actually go back up in price one day. All of the stuff we're going to get from Demodevimon. Yo, you know what I just realized? We actually have the Digivolution Stone that digivolves a champion into Lady Devimon, don't we? So, like, even if things go horribly wrong, we can get Lady Devimon that way. Lopmon is too chonky. You're right. I hate my voice. I hate how I sound right now. Oh, man. It's so bad. Hello. No, not you. Koromon, give me. I used my Tamer level up, didn't I? Wasn't I supposed to save that for something? Yeah, we have no TP right now. I do want Great Digivolution. Oh, but I finished Order type. Right. So now we have OP Master. So that's really useful. Very good. Next big things on the list. Getting Fighting Spirit and Absolute Focus would be very nice, which means we have to get all this other stuff. It's relatively cheap. We're getting either 10 TP or 11 TP level up right now. Get some helium, yeah. But drop type wouldn't be too bad to get in the future either to get even more bitten items. But mostly, like, I want to finish out tactical type. Really want to get Material Master not too long from now. Fishing stuff I also want, but that's like low priority. Greater Digivolution is like highest priority. We want to get that before the next rebirth. That's probably the next thing we're gonna get. Also, wouldn't be too bad to look at getting more teacher type stuff before the next rebirth. Big life booster, I feel like it is one of the things that we want soonish, but we don't need it like immediately. We can let it wait for a little bit. I definitely feel like Great Digivolution we need to get before the next rebirth, for sure. Material Master I really want, and then I also want to get to work on tactical type, just knocking out all of this. Would you rather sound like you do now or have Shroom's voice? If I have Shroom's voice, can I do the impressions that Shroom does? Like, if I have Shroom's voice, does that mean I can, like, do the incredibly good, like, Scottish or Irish accent? Whatever accent. The one that sounds like Gobber from How to Train Your Dragon? That's Scottish, isn't it? Or Irish? I can never remember which one is which. Oi, laddie. Yeah, I can't do it. It's gotta be Scottish, because it sounds like the Scotsman from, It sounds like the Scotsman from, Samurai Jack. Yeah, you ninny! I can't do an impression to save my life, so if I could have Shroom's ability to do impression, like, if I could make the same impressions that he does, then I'd rather have his voice than this one, for sure. It's not Shroom's voice that I hate, it's Shroom as a person. Like, it's not the voice's fault that it's connected to his puns. That's the fault of Shroom's brain. You know what, both of you just do some stamina real fast. Unfortunately, we aren't getting a growth spurt from this right now, but I don't really want to go fight random Digimon. I want Lopmon to Digivolve to Champion. And then once Lopmon is Champion, we can go fight some random Digimon for, Salamon to start picking up stats to catch up to Lopmon. Yeah, it's Scottish, not Irish. That was my bad. Irish words.
Okay,
my mistake. Oh no, I put away the stat boosting food. Whoops. We're gonna train this day away, because I think if we train out this day, then whatchamacallit will Digivolve. Lopmon will.
Okay.
We also have to remember to give Digistock to Lopmon. Do not forget to give Digistock to Lopmon. Do not forget.